Hi everyone, welcome to Live Darts TV. We've got a very special guest. We've got the 16 times
again,
champions of the world
every week.
Phil Taylor with us. We're here at the Aegeus Bowl for the Modus and DJ Shop Night of Darts. Unbelievable venue, Phil.
This is like Coronation Street then. See you next week. Yeah, it's lovely. It's just a bit of fun and a chance to meet people, and which we've just done. And now I'm playing against Barney.
Speaking of Barney, there's been some very topical news this week. The great Dutchman has announced his retirement at the end of next year, so we've got one final year of Barney. Were you surprised by the announcement?
Do you know something? Everything I do over the years, Barney's followed me. No, not one bit surprised. I knew, and I said to him, you're getting ready for retire now, bud. Because it does hurt you, you know, the preparation. And he's travelled twice as much. I mean, it's bad enough for me. So it's twice as hard for Barney. And Michael and Yalla and Vincent, you know, just the same. It's very difficult for keep travelling as much as what they do. You know, they have to travel to the airport, queue up, obviously, wait, and then it's difficult. And he's, you know, he's in his 50s now. It becomes harder. You've got young lads coming through who are aggressive, who really don't care who Barney is. And it hurts him. It's hurting his feelings. So he can walk away now. He's earned a lot of money. And he can earn a cracking good living now, just doing personal appearances. I mean, me and Barney get asked for all the time, so I think that's Barney's plan, you know, for me and him to work together over the next few years, and that'll suit me down to the ground.
Do you think he's made the right decision going out at the top still, while he's still...
I can't say whether it's a right decision or the wrong decision, really. I think if I was Barney, I'd wait till after the World Championships, and maybe if he wins the World Championship, reevaluate it a little bit and think, I might just try another 12 months. I don't know, but if he doesn't, then he's made the right decision. In his final year, do you still think he has the game to win a major and maybe the Worlds? Yeah, he has got the game to win it, 100%. Whether he's got the mental, you know, how can I say, you know, mentally wise, can he win it at the minute? No, because he's not right. But he can win, of course he can. If he goes into the World Championships and smashes it the first round, beware, because then he'll think, hey, up, I can win this. And that's when Barney's at his best then.
A bit like you, when you announced your retirement, we spoke about it before, you said you were free rolling for the last year because you knew it was all coming to an end.
Yeah.
Would that be the same with Barney? There's no pressure now on him whatsoever. He can just turn up.
It's still this. I mean, you'll go into the World Championship thinking, I'm not bothered now. This is giving me my last year. I'm just gonna sit and enjoy it now and relax. And then he'll play in his first round, and as soon as he sees his opponent, he'll thinking, I'm not going to relax. And I ain't letting him beat me, because that's the way you are. That's the way I was. You know, where I think it was. Can't think of the lad's name now. From Durham. What's his name?
Chris Dobey.
You know, Chris is lovely and everything else, but I thought, I can't get beat by Chris Dobey first round. I'll never live it down, because I have to work with Chris and I like him, so I'm thinking, you can't get beat first round. So you tend to kick in, and then once you win, you think, oh, I'm in the second round now. I can maybe win the third round and fourth round, which I did, and then next thing you know, you're in the final. You
two shared a glittering career together from 2006 when he moved over. Was he the toughest that you played consistently?
He was a breath of fresh air for me, Barney was. It was getting a bit stale. And he came over, he just revamped everything. It just went boosh. The interest came back. Me and Dennis Priestley. Dennis was the hardest player I've ever played against over the years. Barney was just as hard, but a quicker thrower. So Dennis being slow and accurate was very difficult to play against. But Barney was a different kettle of fish. You know, it was exciting to play Barney. You know, I've been playing with Dennis for years and years. We roomed together, we played pairs together. So the excitement had gone a little bit. With Barney, it was fresh, it was new. You know what I mean? It's like having a new car. It was different, and I still enjoy playing Barney. I'm playing him in a little edge red tonight. I'm excited. Do you know what I mean? It's great. I love the fella to bits. You know, he's not the best loser in the world. Don't get me wrong, but I still like him.
I say you two had a great rivalry, but also a great friendship as well, which I'm guessing helped over the years.
Yeah, we've had us tiffs now and again. If anybody do, it's like, you know, it's like being a married couple when you're away. I mean, don't forget, I probably saw Barney more than I did my own wife and kids. Do you know what I mean? So you're gonna have your little spits now and again. But in fairness, I think we only ever really fell out once for about 5 minutes.
Was that at the Worlds that time where he grabbed you and tried to pull you back?
Oh, I forgot about that one. That'd have been two then. Yeah, that was the one. Of course it was.
Obviously, as well, darts is in a right transitional period at the moment. You retired, Barney's going. It's like the old guard are now slowly going. Is it going to be tough for the PDC to reinvent itself?
Well, most dart players don't really reach the peak until they're in the 30s and 40s. That's ever so strange. Well, darts have to reinvent. Yeah, of course it will, because even in Wolverhampton, there was players in there, you know, and I'm a dart player that I've never heard of. I know the good players, and I know they deserve to be there, but I just, because a lot of them from the BDO, I didn't know who they were. And it felt strange for me that players that I do know, who are ranked like in the top 10 in the world, weren't there. It just doesn't make sense to me, but that's the way the tournament goes.
Obviously as well, I know that you don't follow it particularly now, but would you like to be in Rotterdam for that final Barney night of the Premier League?
Yeah, I would, yeah, I'd love that. Yeah, of course I would.
I'd say the atmosphere, I think, will be spine-tingling almost the day you walked off the Ali Pally stage for the last time.
It'll be brilliant for him. And it's a true ending for Barney, that is. It'll be brilliant.
Phil, absolute pleasure. Thanks for sitting down and talking about Barney's retirement. Because I know you've had a great rival over the years, so it's just nice to see your take on it, like it was coming. So
well, when you switch that camera off, I'll tell you the truth.
Phil, absolute pleasure. Thanks for joining us here at Live Darts, mate.
Thank you. Only kidding.